one is gonna fly! A 3-run home run! Kerry Carpenter!
They give it to Jameer. Big hole. There he goes down to the 20-yard line. Angling to the 15. Gone, baby! 5! End zone! Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Cade to the basket. Hooks on the run. He hits it. Pistons are back up.
Pass over the line. Here's Kane on a change. He scores! He caught the Flyers changing. Patrick Kane with a shot inside the left goal post.
It's Williams in motion. Low snap. Melrose stopped! Michigan makes a stand and comes up with a milestone playoff victory.
The Sports Kid Podcast. Here's your host, the Sports Kid.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm the Sports Kid, and this is my dad, and we're here to bring you the latest on Detroit sports and more.
That's right.
Our 10th episode.
10th episode. Big episode tonight.
Has it really been 10 weeks?
It has been 10 weeks officially. That's a long time.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
How has it been 10 weeks? Wait, it's already been like that long since the Detroit Lions have lost?
Yes, that is a good frame of reference. It has been 10 weeks since the Detroit Lions lost.
Blew it.
It's actually, I think it was 11 weeks technically because we started our episode 1, right?
Oh, yeah, it was a pilot.
Well, episode 0 was the pilot.
Oh, yeah, I mean, never counted it. Yeah, it's been 11.
Yeah, so this is episode kind of 11.
11 weeks?
But no,
11.
officially episode 10 in the podcast world, so... Yep, we have made it. So here's why this week is important for those of you tuning in. We appreciate you guys tuning in, but I've did a bunch of research on podcasts and everything else early on. And what I had heard was that 90%, again, all statistics are made up on the spot, but 90% of podcasts do not make it to the 10th episode. So when I heard that, that was
that's
kind of
crazy because, like, that's not even that hard. Like 10?
It's not, but that's what they say. So most podcasts don't even make it to episode 10. And then I heard another stat the other day, throwing out rough numbers about 4 million podcasts that are out there in existence, but only 400,000 are active. So those are pretty big numbers too. So we are one of 400,000, which really... 400,000 sounds like a lot, but when you hear that there's 4 million and only 400,000 are active.
We're one of those.
And then even of those 400,000 active podcasts, 90% don't even make it to 10 episodes. So...
And actually...
Yes, way to stay committed, boys.
Think about it.
We're going to keep that on there.
Think about it. There is...
With the...
8...
With the applause.
Think about it. There's 8 billion people in the world, and only 400 million of them have podcasts, and only 400,000 of them stay active.
Yeah.
And we're one of them.
And we're one of them. So, yes, episode 10 was a big mile marker for us. We wanted to hit episode 10. We knew we would do it. We knew we would stay committed. But so here we are officially at episode 10, and this is just the beginning. We got a long ways to go, many more weeks to go, and we've got an exciting show for you.
Michael's like currently watching from class, inside class right now. Wouldn't miss the 10th episode for anything.
Yeah, this is way more important than whatever they're trying to teach you in class, Michael. So,
yeah.
But we appreciate you guys tuning in. Everybody that's watched, for the last 10, 11 weeks, appreciate the support.
This is probably the most viewers we've had. in
we-
this like live.
Yeah, it looks like we got about 10 people watching live right now. This means a lot to us right here from Chrissy. This is my favorite sports podcast of them all, hands down. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then here's another one. This is from my mother.
Great job. I'm your number one fan. That's gonna be hard to debate.
Yeah, she is our number one fan
Yeah.
for sure.
But like, you have a good competition there.
But we've got a lot of people tuning in. We've got Mel from Tallahassee. Thanks for tuning in as always.
Miss Megan,
Miss Megan. We've got Grandma Julie on here.
Mom.
Megan did not like the fact that you brought up the Lions losing
Yeah.
10 weeks ago. But Mel asked, how was the vacation? It was beautiful. The kids love Arkansas. They'd like to go back. Weather is perfect down there.
Mom's there. Michael.
We got a lot of people tuning in. So,
Okay.
all right. So that's really, again, we've got an exciting show lined up. So yeah, some big news before you get into that, which Emery just got a clue of something that we might be doing next week.
Yeah, I did.
Did you know we were going to do that?
I know we had talked about it, but I know you don't like going to Pistons games.
So earlier today,
I thought it was never an opportunity.
earlier today,
Oh, and T-Shave.
T-Shafe is in the house. T-Shafe, stick with us because we got some stuff that we
Yeah.
might be ripping here in a minute. So, but yes, earlier today, I purchased tickets for the Detroit Pistons next Friday, which happens to be my birthday.
Wait, hold on.
Just coincidence. And they will be playing
Coincidentally.
the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm wearing the Giannis jersey.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm wearing a Giannis jersey.
So here's the question. We're going to a Pistons game. Will you wear, and you've already answered it.
Yep.
Are you going to wear the Giannis jersey?
Absolutely. He's a beast.
So yeah, if
Beast.
this is news to Emery, he's just finding this out live. But we will be going to the Pistons game next week. Got some decent tickets.
Wait, they actually have a worse record than the Pistons.
Pistons have been hot lately. Last night was wild. If you were watching the game or tuning in, we happened to be watching. We haven't watched a lot of Pistons.
15 viewers.
There was multiple penalties in the game last night, or ejections. I think they said it was the most ejections in a game since the Malice at the Palace. And I think
With Meta World Peace.
yeah, it was. I was calling it another Malice last night at the Pistons game. So yes, the bad boys are
JD
playing. The bad boys are back.
Even JD Bickerstaff got.
The coach got ejected. They were just ejecting everybody. I think the water boy was kicked out, and I didn't even think it was that big a deal. But
The Malice at the Palace was different. Like the fans were fighting.
yeah, the fans were throwing chairs and
Yeah.
stuff. It got nuts. But last night it wasn't. I mean, it was
like everybody was fighting, but like.
It was just kind of like a dog pile there in the corner. But it was a pretty competitive game.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, if you guys are tuning in, please just leave a comment in the chat because what are we going to do? Another big exciting thing here for our 10th episode.
We'll say it next.
Do you want to say it next?
Yep.
Okay, so Emery's going to hold off on that, even though it might be in the description of the video.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so as always, we've got a great show for you today. This is our 10th, as you already know, this is our 10th episode. And we're going to be giving away T-shirts and opening up sports card packs and talking about the NCAA tournament.
that's correct. So to win T-shirts, what do they need to do?
Get the comment, and then, comment and hopefully you stick to the end. But you just need to comment, and then are we going to do it like live?
Yeah, so I don't think you need to be present to win.
No.
We would like you to stay present till the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, what we're going to do is if you just leave a comment, we can see the chat feed here.
We're going to like put them in a
We'll do a
wheel
random
generator.
wheel generator
or whatever.
of everybody's name. And how many do you think we should give away?
2 or 3.
Started with 1, Earlier we were
Well,
like
I didn't
2.
think that there was going to be this many people.
We can give away a few T-shirts.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 or 5.
We'll see how we're feeling
Yeah.
towards the end of the episode.
If we get something good out of the pack, so we'll be giving away like everybody a T-shirt. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, if we hit some like really banger.
Yeah, if we
out
put
of-
some like Jay and Daniel auto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then everybody's getting T-shirts.
Yeah.
Be like Oprah.
Okay.
All right.
But first, the recent scores and updates. So as we were saying, the Pistons lost to the Timberwolves 104 to 123.
So hold on real quick, because that game, they already had Cade Cunningham was out. He was hurt.
Yeah, they ejected 3 players
And
and,
then
JD Bickerstaff.
Yeah, and half their team got ejected.
Yeah.
And they were winning up until that point, mind
Yeah,
you.
they were like up by like 10, 15 points.
So yeah, I think we talked about it before about how people like the Pistons players and stuff are a little bit upset about how they're being treated, right? Even the coach was upset about how they're being treated. And yesterday you watched that game and I mean, there was a little scuffle in the corner, but I don't think those guys should have all been ejected.
Yeah, no. Like, think about it. In hockey, they're fighting way harder. They're on ice. They're punching each other in the face. Yet they just go sit in the penalty box.
Yeah, they just spend 2 minutes in the penalty box, the basketball, they yell at somebody. The coach was yelling and got ejected, something like that. So
What?
yeah, I don't know why that went out, but we're good.
Okay. Oh, there we go. I like the lightness. But anyways, Dennis Schroeder had 11 points and 11 assists, and Jalen Duren had 13 points and 11 rebounds. And they now have a record of 42 and 33. Their ranking, I don't know. I didn't put that on there.
So they were a couple points out of 4th place, I think, yesterday when I looked.
Yeah. I mean,
Pistons are getting hot.
Milwaukee is 6 in like whatever their like conference or division, whatever it is called. They're like 6. So, and they have a worse record than the Pistons. So they're like top 5. That's very confusing.
Think of this for a minute. If it weren't for the Pistons being kind of good right now, we wouldn't have a whole lot to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, we could just talk about Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag, yeah. We're not going to talk about Duke right now.
We can talk about Bama.
We're not talking about Bama.
Okay, so the Red Wings beat the Bruins, shocker, 2-1, and are also still not doing the best, with their record now being 34, 33, and 6. So I just want to put something out. Actually, not going to put that out there because I'm pretty sure I wrote something wrong last week. I
Don't spread misinformation on
so I'm
here.
not going to say that, but
We will get canceled. They will silence our show.
yeah, so just never mind. The Tigers got smoked by Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers 7-3, and have started the season 3-0.
0-3.
Yeah, that's what I meant. 0-3.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are 5-0.
Well, you're playing the World Series champs. Dodgers are absolutely stacked. I mean, that's...
Okay.
Is that going to be an indicator of the Tigers season, or is it just an indicator of the Dodgers season?
And the Dodgers will be 162-0. What if they actually were? Like, isn't that like impossible pretty much?
Yeah, that's impossible.
Okay,
They
so
will lose a game.
how do we want to like do this?
So, well,
I say I want to do this first. That first.
what first?
The sports cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
So
I just put that down there because I wanted to.
I went into the Rochester sports card store. Hold on a minute. And got a bag of goodies here today. So this portion is brought to you by the Rochester Card Shop. Hold on. We will reveal what I picked up. Some different stuff than what we're used to ripping. But you know what? It's basketball season. The Pistons are getting hot. So hold on. So the first thing, go ahead. What is that one?
2021 Prism basketball. Cade Cunningham is on the package, which means we're going to pull a Cade Cunningham autograph 101. Yeah.
Thanks. So we comment here from Megan. Just wanted to jump on and show some support. Thank you. Got to get Trip to bed. Good night, Trip. Here's another box. This is something a little bit different too.
Wait. Like, can you actually get her?
Yeah, you can. You can get her.
This is Panini Prism college basketball draft picks from last year.
Yeah, so the college basketball for this year is not out yet.
Yeah.
It comes out this week. But
We're going to pull a Caitlin Clark auto.
we're looking for the Caitlin Clark auto.
And
And here we go.
then Bowman. Wait,
Bowman U.
I know. I'm just looking at the people. Okay. Bowman U Chrome football
From 2024.
from 2024.
So we got a little variety here. Some college football, some college basketball, and then we got 2020, the 21-22 Cade Cunningham Prism. So I'm thinking we kind of hold off on this one. This is the Bowman U Chrome 24, I believe has guaranteed auto. I don't know.
One autograph per box.
Yeah, one auto per box. So we could get something cool. I don't know.
Who
I was
is
a little confused on 24. Does that mean they graduated last year or what? I don't know. But we'll open. I think we should save this one for like later.
Yeah, sure. Let's start off with Caitlin Clark.
All right. Emery is looking for a Caitlin Clark. Here we go. Ripping in. Do you need some assistance?
Nope.
We got a special knife here. Let's rip into this box.
I was watching Sports Card Investor earlier. He was opening. He went in his card shop that he owns, with $10,000, and just bought a ton of boxes and
Wait,
stuff.
he owns the card store?
Yeah, Cards HQ, biggest card store in Atlanta. He owns it.
And he went in there and bought stuff?
Yeah, he just went in there and bought stuff with $10,000.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
How many packs we got?
One. Okay, you get 2, I get 4. No, I'm just kidding. You get 3.
All right, how do we want to do it? We'll just do one at a time. We got another comment. Joe Coy, what's up, fellas? Thanks for tuning in. So we are getting into the Panini Draft Picks 2024
So,
last year, college
who was
basketball.
Who was the number 1 overall pick last?
I'm looking for a Zach Edey. Zach
Oh,
Edey.
I got the number 1 overall pick.
Do you?
Yeah.
So we got
Zachary.
a Devin Carter.
Yeah. Zachary Rizashay.
I got a Magic Johnson in the Michigan State uni. Oh, big banger. My man, the card I was looking for. This actually, I don't know much about these, but we do have the Zach Edey Fearless. Look at that. He was my guy last year.
Yeah.
Coming in at, how tall is this guy? 7 foot a lot.
7 foot. I got the number 1 overall pick, though. First pack.
And then I've got the purple Johnny Furphy.
Zachary Rizashay.
This is a numbered card.
Dad, do you know who this guy is?
Never heard of him.
What do you mean?
This is a numbered out of 55 right here.
Who?
Johnny Furphy in
Wait,
the
let me see.
purple cracked something or other. These Prism cards are sweet.
What team is this kid on?
Yeah, I don't know much about these guys, but I do know
It's out of 55.
Zach Edey. We got a numbered card to 55.
Yeah, okay.
We're doing good. Now we just need the Caitlin Clark.
I got Zachary Rizashay.
Is he actually good?
He's the number 1 overall pick to the Atlanta Hawks.
Was he?
Yeah,
All right, cool.
from France. He played with Victor Wembanyama.
That's why you're the sports kid, and I'm just here to press buttons. Tristan.
Tim
Newton.
Duncan.
Ray Allen.
Hey, I got it.
All-American.
New recruits, Cameron Brink for Stanford.
We have a Zach Edey hot box here.
Wait,
Actually, we got the new recruits Zach Edey.
is it numbered?
It is not numbered, but
How
what did I say? I wanted to pull some Zach Edey, and
Wait, are there silvers in this? Like, is that a thing?
you just got to say it, and it happens
that-
sometimes.
I don't know. This is a lot different. I've never opened up any basketball cards in my life.
We haven't really opened a ton of basketball, but.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's
And
put
the Russell Westbrook says right on there, variation. It's a green
okay.
variation.
Last pack. Last pack for me and you and me and you.
So do you have anybody, like, any numbered cards yet?
No.
Any autos?
Zachary Ricochet. No, it's not numbered. All right.
All right,
There's
last
no
pack.
guaranteed Ray Allen.
Jacoby Walter.
Dalton Connect, rookie.
He's good.
Do you know what team he's on? The
Nope.
LA Lakers.
Luca Garza.
Oh my gosh. I just got the Angel Reese special from McDonald's.
What is it?
The Angel Reese special
Student
from McDonald's.
orientation. Angel. What do you mean McDonald's?
What do you mean? She has her own thing in McDonald's. The Angel Reese special.
I got a
I got another Dalton Connect.
Stefan Castle.
Wait, really?
Is he good?
Yeah, he's good. He's like the second overall pick.
Yeah.
And I don't even watch basketball.
All right, so what do you know about Oso Ighodaro?
Oh, that kid? No, never heard of him.
Ogadora.
That's such a cool name, though.
So these are actually pretty cool cards.
Yeah.
I think we did pretty good on these.
Yeah. I think my Dalton Connect paid for it. Wait, actually, let me look this thing up.
Mrs. McElfresh tuning in. Owning a card shop is Randy's dream.
Mr. McElfresh history.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look this up.
That is a great dream.
I wish.
So cool. We got some cool cards. We got a number to 55. Johnny Furphy. Never heard of him, but when Furphy drives to the basket, the question isn't whether he is going to score or not. It's whether the dunk is going to be one-handed or two-handed. The guard doesn't need a long runway to build momentum. And when he reaches the rack, it's throwdown time. One-handed for show and two-handed in traffic.
Wait, are these Prism?
Did AI write this thing?
Probably. Is this Prism?
Yeah.
Wait, what is this?
It's Panini Prism. These are some pretty cool cards.
I cannot find this thing. Prism draft picks.
It's very rare.
Prism. Hold on. Keep talking.
Do we want to open this other box now? I think we should. We're on kind of a roll right now.
Wait, hold on.
So Emery's over here browsing.
Is this?
We're back. Had a little blip in the Wi-Fi for a moment.
That was totally waste of time.
All right.
$2 card. What?
All right. Should we rip into this?
Yeah.
T-Shape is saying rip. We are looking for autographs
Of Cade Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham.
Wait, who else? Wait, this is 21.
Celebrate the NBA's
Yeah,
75th anniversary with special inserts and parallels. We could rip maybe a Kobe, LeBron James.
LeBron James.
this is-
Wait, could we have pulled a Bronny out of that box?
I don't know. That would have been kind of interesting. How many packs do we got in this box? First 3 and 3.
You get this one. Okay. You get this one.
This one's feeling. These prisms get a little curve going to them over time.
Okay, then you want this one.
21, 22, Prism Basketball. Cade Cunningham on the pack.
This one has an auto in it. I can already feel it.
Emery's over here weighing the packs. Let's see what we got. Look at the curve on these things. They've been on the shelf a few years.
Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully we don't get an auto.
Well, they'll straighten out.
No.
Yeah,
Sir,
there are all sorts of
they
bats
ain't
on 3 different
straightening out.
angles. Trey Mann, Brandon Clark, Joe Ingles.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday. The Milwaukee
Drew
Bucks.
Holiday, you mean?
I don't know. Drew.
That guy's decent. It's Drew.
Drew.
Yeah, like Drew. Ben Simmons.
Mrs. McElfresh has a question here for you in a second.
Emery, what is your favorite card you've ever pulled? It's my CJ Stroud silver.
CJ Stroud silver.
Oh, here's a silver.
Yeah, we're looking for silvers. I wasn't thinking about that. I got an Andre Drummond.
Yeah, I got one.
Do you? For the 76ers.
Yeah, I got a cracked ice one.
Talon Horton Tucker in the green.
Okay, last pack.
And we got a Ruby Gobert for the Utah Jazz.
Are you telling them every single card that you got?
Well, just these, This one I don't know. Is that like a cracked something or other?
Yeah, something like that. It's cracked ice. I don't know. Come on, we need one pistol.
So far, Andre Drummond's the closest we've got.
Oh, wait.
Backwards card. Big hit. This one is backwards. It's thick. Emery has got something good here. Who is it? What is it?
Julius Randle? Absolute no name. Wait, maybe this kid's decent.
What is it? We'll show that.
Julius Randle. T-Shafe, is this good?
He's got a...
Wait, is it? The New York Knicks, they're decent this year, aren't they?
C.D. Osman.
I thought it was an auto.
Ooh, we got a cool one here. I think this one's actually really good. I don't know. We don't have Steph Curry, but we have
the Walmart version.
Seth Curry, the Temu brand.
Temu Curry.
Maybe it was a typo.
No.
Seth Curry.
It's not a typo. It's not a typo.
And then we've got the blue whatever, Tobias Harris.
Wait, is that numbered?
This is not numbered. But the number one seed for the first time in 2 decades, Philadelphia kicked off 20. This is a cool card, though.
The number one seed and 2 times.
This is like decade. Blue diamond something. So, was that your Super Bowl poll?
Yes.
The card that you were talking about?
Oh, another person entered into the...
And then we got the emergent Quentin Grimes.
Silver emergent?
Yeah, something. We'll take a look at these.
Okay.
I don't know that we didn't get anything super
I'm very
crazy.
confused on that box.
We were hoping to get like LeBron James autos, but nothing. All right.
We want the Luka autos.
So we've got Dawn in here too. She said, T-Shafe, hold on.
Randall is a 3-time NBA.
Look at you coming in with the stats here. Yes, Randall is a 3-time NBA All-Star, so he's pretty good. Let me see that.
What?
That card. So you didn't really explain what it is.
What do you mean? It's a pack.
Julius Randle sensational swatches. The enclosed game-worn used material is guaranteed.
Fine.
That's a pretty sweet card.
Let me look it up. Wait, what is this?
It's probably like a couple bucks. So Dawn had asked, so are they worth money or just your favorite players?
Yeah, they're worth.
I mean, they all have some sort of value, but most of these cards aren't worth much. Like they might be worth a couple bucks. Like even this card here with the swatch, which is game worn or used material. That could be worth maybe $5 or something. The other one that's numbered, we'd have to look that one up, but it all depends. And really, like with basketball, most guys collect, like the All-Stars, the hot, like real big names.
Yeah, let's go into that pack. But I'm very confused on what that is.
Should we open it right now?
Yeah. Yes. What else are we gonna do?
Well, we got to talk about your bracket. I think we should talk about the bracket. So T-Shafe says he was a Kentucky Wildcat. We need to, T-Shafe, we might need to have you on the show one of these days. Should we have T-Shafe on if he's interested?
Yeah.
He knows his stuff.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, Mrs. McAlfresh coming through says Randy packages his cards that aren't worth anything and hands them out at Halloween.
That's cool.
That is a great idea because we have.
Way too many.
I
Answers, way too many.
can't bring myself to throw them away, and we've got thousands of them probably over here that are just in boxes.
Yeah, we could go through them one of these. Wait, when were we?
All right, let's
We're being the round of 32.
let's get to a special time of the show that we like to call. Hold on, let me find it here. Right here, here we go. Special time.
Prediction time.
Big prediction updates. So we got some comments flowing through.
Yeah.
We'll follow up on those here in a second.
We might have to give away a couple more t-shirts than we thought.
Yeah, we've got quite a few people tuning in, which we appreciate. But the title of today's show is Emery's Bracket Toast. Is it? What do you?
Who's toast? Him. Alabama. Him. My bracket's not done.
All right. How do we want to approach this?
Okay, we're going.
Should I start with mine?
Yeah, sure.
Should we ask the question?
Is your bracket toast?
All right. So is my bracket toast? And mind you, we only each did one bracket. So there's a lot of people do a lot of brackets. We said, nope, we're just doing one because that's just the only legit way, in my opinion. Like you can do 5 different brackets and get lucky in one of them, right?
Yeah, we should have done like 3.
No, that's too much.
I'm doing 2 next year.
So if you guys remember, I said, who was I riding?
Bama.
I was riding the tide, roll tide. And listen, I had them winning the whole thing. They showed up the other day.
With their hands chopped off.
Hold on. Oh, slow down. Against BYU, the Sweet 16, they scored 113 points. They were absolutely on fire.
Wait, it doubles every round?
Yeah, the points double. So Alabama was hitting everything. They were hitting all their threes. They were on fire against BYU. Maybe BYU was just that bad. I was saying that Bama is just that good, right?
Every team.
They were hitting 50% of their three-pointers. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Going in, and Emery's still, he was talking smack. He's like, wait till they play Duke. Wait till they play Duke. I'm like, Emery.
No, okay. Can I say something? We were on our way back. We were in Bass Pro in Memphis, the biggest one in the world. And I'm like, well, look who Bama's going to play. And I'm like, Duke. And she's like, oh, yeah, well, they're going to beat them. And I'm like, nope, my prediction, 20-point difference, Duke.
Yeah, Emery was like, oh, they're gonna win by 20 points. I'm like, dude, no. Alabama is like, hot right now.
And he's like, they scored 113 against BYU.
That was a big win.
Against BYU.
That's like 25 points or something like that, 24-point difference. And then Duke, they played Arizona.
When Duke played Baylor, they won by more than 25 points. And they were number 9 seed.
Yeah. So what happened?
Then they got absolutely blown out of the water. They lost by 20 points. And then, wait, how does she know I got a hat?
So Megan commented, FYI, your hat from that Memphis Bass Pro is sweet. It is really sweet. It's a nice hat he's got. So what happened yesterday? Big game. Duke.
Yeah, big game as the score difference.
Or, yeah, was it yesterday? No, it was Saturday. Duke versus Alabama.
Duke won by 20 points.
They did somehow. But here's how. Look,
Where's Mark Sears when you need him?
Mark Sears forgot to show up.
Where's Mark
He scored 6 points. Alabama's number one baller
Yeah.
scored 6 points.
I thought you were
He
like
was 2
pulling
for
it out
12.
of memory.
No, I don't. I ain't got that kind of memory.
Cooper
Alabama was 30,
Flag.
only hitting 35%,
Cooper Flag had 16 points.
25% of their 3-pointers. So they went from 50% down to 25%.
It's because the big Coop.
And Duke was just
Different.
So the question is Emery's bracket toast?
No. Not,
No.
I mean, did 25% of people pick Duke? Yeah.
Who do you got in the Final Four?
Okay. So,
Did you have Michigan State beating Auburn?
no, because I didn't have Michigan State there. I had
Yeah.
Iowa State.
Neither of us had Michigan State that deep. So Michigan State loses to Auburn. That was a pretty good game. Wasn't that really close? Was Michigan State winning there for a little bit? Or no?
6-point game.
I think they were behind. I can't remember.
Okay. Anyways.
Let's look it up.
6 point.
Let's look up the box sure. No, Michigan State, I think, was losing the whole game.
Yeah, they never had it.
It got close there for a minute. Who'd you have, Houston or Tennessee?
Houston.
So Emery got that one right.
I actually had Houston over Kentucky, though.
I had Tennessee, and that Houston they won by 19 points.
Yeah.
Who'd you have, Florida or Texas Tech?
I had Florida over St. John's.
Okay.
Everyone had that guarantee.
Yeah. Chomp, chomp, Gators. So in your Final Four, what are you looking like? How many do you have left?
2.
Only 2?
No. 3.
Make sure you're talking.
I had 3.
3 out of 4.
You have like
Okay.
2 out of 2.
Actually, I also have 3 out of 4. I had Gators, I had Duke, and I had Houston. And then I also had Iowa State.
In the Final Four?
Yep.
Yeah. You have Duke.
Hold on, wait.
You had Tennessee.
I'm looking at yours. That's
You're 2 out of 4.
yeah. Listen, I was looking at your bracket for a minute. Who helped you? Let everybody know. The people were watching live. So, who helped you with your bracket?
Who was the one that said, if you haven't beat Duke, you're not on to the next round?
All right. So Emery's right. I only have 2. I had 2 moving
It's
on.
working out for you just fine, buddy boy.
I had Auburn and Florida, Alabama, and Tennessee. Did you hear the stat yesterday about 4 number 1 seeds move into the Final Four?
Yes.
Do you remember what it was?
No, I don't.
I think it's the first time they said since, was it 2008? That 4 Final Four teams?
How do you? Yeah.
All 4 Final Four teams were number 1s.
Yeah.
Since 2008. So
Look at Mom's comment. Let's put that up there. How do you have Duke if you had Bama?
yeah, I didn't. I was wrong. I was reading the wrong bracket here.
Oh, I see what she's saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I thought she was saying something different.
I was reading Emery's bracket for a minute.
I thought she was like, how do you have?
So we'll read. I want to read some of these other comments here in a minute. Let's stick to the thing here.
Okay.
So who do you have winning out of the
Florida
Final
Duke.
Four?
Florida Duke.
Emery's got Florida Duke. Moving on.
Everybody, all the good brackets, all had that.
So you got Duke over Houston, which I will give it to Duke. They played a heck of a game against Alabama.
I'm just going to say it right now. Duke's going to smoke Houston. Houston was struggling, kind of, with Tennessee. They won by 19 points, but they were struggling there for a little bit.
Yeah, Mark Sears forgot to show up. I don't think Duke is that good, but they did look very good.
Actually, I'm talking about the Houston-Tennessee game. But they were smoking Tennessee 34-15 at the end of the first half.
Yeah, that game was a blowout from the beginning.
It's Houston doesn't deserve to move on. Cooper Flag, number 1 overall pick. Kid's 18.
This kid should be in high school.
Listen, I was talking to Miss Ellen at church, and she says if he does not go pro, he will lose $125 million.
Why?
Because that's how much he's worth, and people might not pick him. Like $60 to $125 million will be taken off his contract.
Yeah. He is very good. I'll give him that.
Mark Sear is going to be like the 10th overall
At
pick.
18 years old, imagine. He was actually started the season at 17, I think. He turned 18, they said, in December, something like that.
Yeah.
17 years old. The kid's a
Do you know
stud.
where he played at before Duke?
High school.
No, what was it called?
I don't know. What high school did Cooper Flag play at?
I don't even know. No, I'm just kidding. Mount Verde Academy.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah. And then I have Duke winning it all.
So Emery's still got Duke. He is still in it. What are your... So here's the question. Is Emery's bracket toast? No, it is not.
Your bracket's like barely better than mine.
My bracket is toast. My toast is a bracket.
But your
Who's-
bracket's like barely better than mine.
Okay, ranking currently. What's your rank?
9 million.
What's your percentage accurate?
64.6%.
What's your current points?
860.
And what is your max?
100. No, I was doing like 1,500. But
1,500.
yeah, so 1,500.
Yeah. So mine, I'm ranked 9.5 million. That's going to drop. Percentage complete 62. That's going to drop. I was doing really good actually up until Alabama lost.
Yeah, he was doing.
I was
doing decent.
I was at 85% accurate.
Yeah, he was doing decent.
Points currently 850. My max is 1,010. I'm done.
Yeah. Okay.
So of the most picked champions, again, this is through ESPN Tournament Challenge. Most picked champions currently are still alive: Duke, Florida, and Auburn.
Yeah. And then St. John's gone. Michigan's so like after Duke, Florida, Auburn, Houston, St. John's was next, gone. Next Michigan State, gone. Next Tennessee, gone. Next Bama, gone. All these other guys. Well, what am I getting at here?
There's only 4 teams left because
Yeah.
everybody else is gone.
Yeah. Yeah. What am I getting at?
So let me ask you: this is really your first year of really being invested in March Madness. Last year we were in it.
No, last year my bracket was way better. It's way better.
Has it lived up to the hype?
Yes, Duke is outstanding.
I think it's been fun. I think it's been fun to watch.
Hold on. Let me just say all of Duke's scores so far. Okay.
We don't need to read through all of Duke. Listen, we know that Duke is good. We don't need to read through all their wins.
Just let me.
Okay, Emery, go ahead.
Duke versus Mount St. Mary's, the 1 for 16 seed in the round of 64, 93 to 49. Round of 32, Duke versus Baylor, 89 to 66. Duke versus Arizona, 100 to 93. But that
was a close game.
Duke versus Alabama, 85 to 65. So they've just blown everybody out of the water.
So who held them to the lowest number of points?
Arizona. Trey Townsend, who had 2 points.
That's true.
Had 2 points.
So I think it's been fun. Emery's bracket, with the assistance of his father, I will take credit partially. Not fully, but partially for that bracket.
Okay. Can take credit.
But not for Duke winning, because I did not have Duke winning.
Should have.
So should we get into... we've got a couple questions here coming in live. Let's back up here. Couple from Mrs. McElfresh. She asked, what is your favorite sport card to collect?
Sports.
Or your favorite sport to collect cards for? Either way.
Probably football, because I watch them.
Yeah,
I watch football the most.
mostly football. Pro NFL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really the first time we've bought basketball.
Yeah.
But yeah, football, baseball, mostly football.
He said, "I'll bring the wax."
Joel says, my boys just recently got into football cards and we already have way too many. Love opening packs with them and seeing how excited they get. Yes, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot more. Wait, is this?
Ripping packs. T. Shafe was the one that really got me back into it. I was into it as a child, and then T. Shafe spurred my interest again. Probably, it's probably been 12, 13 years ago, right around when Emery was born. Got back into it, and he has helped push it along. So T. Shafe says, I'll bring the wax. That would be sweet. And we will line something up to have you on the show.
Maybe 2 weeks.
So yes, we should.
We'll talk.
Mom says, shout out to Miss Ellen for your fresh Duke merch.
Yeah.
Shout out Miss Ellen. Emery, when was that? It was before we left. We get a special package.
Yeah, there's just like some Amazon package and Mom was like, "Did you order something from Amazon? It has your name on it." And I'm like, "What?" And I opened it up and there's a Duke shirt.
Yes, that was very nice of her.
Yep, I've worn it every day since then.
He has worn it every day.
Yeah.
And then Mrs. McAlfridge again, she says, is there a good wager between whose bracket does better?
Bragging rights, absolutely.
Just bragging rights. That's it.
Do you know who won?
Yeah, so far Emery's going to win.
Okay.
So, all right, should we get into the Bowman U Chrome here?
Yeah, as long as I get the autograph, that's...
So this is Bowman University featuring Tomorrow's Stars. We've not opened this stuff either before, but...
T-Shafe, do you know what this stuff is?
It was a good value. Again, Rochester Sports Card
So I'm very
Store.
confused on what this is.
It's
'Cause,
college football.
Because, it's not showing, Jane Daniels on the cover.
And this is from 2024, so that's the only thing I don't know is when are these what year were these guys?
Yeah, are these, kids that didn't get drafted?
We got a Good Night Sports Kid comment. Thank you, Megan. Miss Megan for tuning in. Good night.
How many packs are there? 6 packs.
That's a big box for 6 packs. We're looking for autos. There's 1 auto per box.
Oh, styrofoam. Nice. Okay, hold on. Take this.
You get the styrofoam.
Look at... This is how they package these. It's one little slot in this, giant box.
They have to make the box appear bigger to justify the cost and make you feel like you're getting more. It's like any food item you'd buy now, cereal.
Oh, yeah. We got some Donruss optics a couple years ago from Justin Herbert or Justin Fields rookie year or whatever. And it was in the biggest box ever and then this much. Okay, hold on. I need to...
All right, weigh the packs out. There's 10 cards per pack.
This one looks like a good one.
Emery's sniffing the packs. Can he sniff out the auto?
Yes, absolutely. Oh, this one feels heavy.
So I don't know. I don't know if they're from last year or
Oh, wait. Hold on.
what football season these are from.
Okay. Yeah, you get
Because you could get a J.J. McCarthy, Blake Corum, but they're not on these. The names that they listed as
none of them.
Noah Fafita, Titatario McMillan, Brady Cook, and Luther Burden. Never heard of these guys, but apparently Bowman thought that they were good enough to highlight there. We'll see. It's just for fun. It was a decent value for what we get here. All right, here we go. We are... Ooh. Arkansas Razorbacks. Never heard of Taylon Green, but he's the quarterback there at Arkansas. These are pretty cool cards. They're kind of like rookie cards in a way, but college uniforms. It's a big boy. Tyleek Williams from Ohio State.
I've never heard any.
I may or may not have hit the auto. With your team.
Who is that?
The Duke Blue Devils. Hold on.
Who even is that?
We got the autograph here.
Wait, Duke has a football team?
Yeah, the Duke Blue Devils, Jacquez Moore. Bowman Chrome Prospect Autograph Card.
Confused on this.
2024 Bowman University Chrome Football.
I don't know what any of this is.
It's college football. What do you mean?
Is it though?
Yeah, these are.
I've never heard of any.
Well, some of these guys are just prospects.
Yeah, I've never heard of any of these people. Well, hopefully they're good. There's Jaden Daniels.
You've never heard of quarterback for Penn State, Drew Aller, Path to Glory. Look at that. So this is the 2024 schedule. So yes, these must have been 2024 players.
Okay. You know what? Actually, I do know someone.
Drew Aller.
Someone.
These are all the players from this past year.
Not that guy. Talking about a completely different player.
Cade Klubnik.
You might. This autograph should be in this one right here. Should be this very last card.
Here we go.
We would have had Donovan. Never heard of it. Oh, Ashton Genty. And Brady Cook. He was good enough to make the package.
Oh, I got a good card here at the end.
Hey, what do you have?
No, don't be peeking. We'll get to there. Oh, Noah Fafita. Big name for Arizona.
Hold on.
Who do you got?
Future #1 overall pick, Cameron Ward. Cam Ward.
Is that a Chrome?
I don't know.
That's sweet.
And I have this also. Future. No, this is a Chrome. I got Brady Cook, the Missouri quarter. Wait. Actually, I've heard of this. Missouri was decent, weren't they?
Here's a cool card.
Ashton Genty.
Samuel Brown, Bowman first Chrome here.
No.
Miami Hurricanes. Cool card.
Okay.
Look at this one, though. This is none other than a guy I've never heard of. Malachi Nelson with Boise State.
Is it like a short print?
I don't know. This is like just maybe a throwback looking card.
Last pack.
Pretty cool card. We need some Michigan guys, some Wolverines.
Yeah, Colston Loveland. Colston.
Oh yeah, Carson Beck.
Oh,
Ever heard of him?
yep. Future Miami quarterback.
That actually might be a Chrome. We'll look back through these and see if any are.
That's not a Chrome.
It's hard to say.
Appalachian State. You gotta be kidding me.
App State, #1 star from App State.
You have. Oh, Will Howard, Ohio State quarterback.
Will Howard.
Steve Angeli, Notre Dame quarterback. Never heard of you either.
Penny Boone.
Decent.
UCF.
Caden Salter, quarterback, Liberty. What are you talking about?
Johnson. Will Shepard.
Isaiah Bond.
Will Shepard for Colorado.
I didn't get a single
Nothing big.
auto
I got a cool one here.
comp. Oh,
Auto comps at $3.
what a hit.
So maybe, listen, we were saying if we hit like major bangers, we'd give away a lot of t-shirts. If our biggest card's a $3 one,
No t-shirt.
how many t-shirts can we afford for $3? We got Amari Daniels from Texas A&M.
Genuinely don't.
And then we've got the campus icons here.
I don't.
Trevor Etienne
Oh, he's. Wait. Let me see.
for the Georgia Bulldogs.
Trevor Etienne?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking about.
He scored 3 times at LSU and tallied over 200 all-purpose yards for Arkansas.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about Travis Etienne, the guy that actually made pro.
Yeah.
Okay.
So T-Shafe, $3 auto. But listen,
I'm still.
who is this guy again? Where's that card at?
What guy?
Jaquez Moore.
We're gonna be
The
giving it
running
away.
back at Duke. This guy, he could blow up. What happens if he goes to the pros and just absolutely blows it up? And here we have his Bowman U Chrome first card with an auto.
You never know.
That's how it goes, folks, when you're ripping packs. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you get some heat. Sometimes you don't.
Our best card was the Angel Reese special.
But I think as T. Schaaf often says, can't win if you don't play.
Never heard him say that.
I think he said that before. So you got to play to win. And
My
when you
best,
played,
the best card I got, right here, Ashton Genty, best card. Ashton Genty, like some sort of like something I don't even know.
he said right there, yes, sir, got to play to win. And I'm just excited because I wanted some Zach Eady's. We got some Zach Eady's. The Zach Eady Fearless, Rainbow, Prison, whatever.
Come back on episode 100.
And the Johnny Furphy. I don't know if it's Furphy.
Let me see. I'm really good at
Number to 55.
I'm really
There's
good
only 55 of
I'm
these
really
cards
good
in
at-
existence, and we have one of them. So that's cool.
Did you guys know that the 2018 Luka Doncic 1-of-1 card was found just the other day?
What is that card worth?
A lot more than $1 million. Like, a lot.
So do we want to talk? We talked a little bit about the Pistons. If you're just tuning in or just listening in, Emery found out at the top of the show that we will be going to our first Pistons
Is it?
game at LCA.
They
I've
all
not been to a game
They
at
all
LCA.
look shiny, but like
Pistons
this
or
is,
Wings.
You can see the difference between them.
Yeah, we'll look at them.
You can definitely
Are
see.
you excited to go to your first Pistons game?
Yep, gonna wear my Giannis jersey, my Giannis hat, my Giannis shoes, my Giannis shorts.
You actually do have Giannis shoes, don't you?
Yeah, they don't fit me anymore. But
And do you have Giannis shorts?
no, I'm just joking.
I thought you did have Milwaukee shorts or something.
No, I don't think I did.
So we'll be going there
Maybe
in a
at
couple
one point.
weeks. That's exciting.
What college? Trivia. What college did Giannis go to?
Did he go to college?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
The Greek Freak, right?
Yeah.
Did he go to college in Greece?
No, he didn't go to college.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
I was right. Oh, the one thing I need to get better at this. Emery, who won, Duke or Alabama?
Duke.
That is a womp womp moment for me.
That's a win moment.
Yeah,
Me. Wait, do we have penny sleeves? We gotta
we've got a
sleeve
lot
up
of
this
cards laying all over the place.
whatever this guy's name is.
Yeah, Jaquez. We also have the Seth Curry,
The Timu.
not to be confused with Steph Curry.
Yeah, very different. Not even.
So let me ask you another question.
I-
What?
Did you know that the reason that Steph Curry did not sign with Nike was because when they were on a phone call or in a meeting or whatever, they pronounced his name wrong the entire time. They called him Stephen Curry the entire time. And for that reason, he never signed a contract.
I did not know that.
So then he signed with Under Armour.
Interesting little tidbit there from the sports kid. He is filled with this random stats and information.
Not random.
It's not random. That's actually very relevant to the conversation when we talk about Seth Curry. Seth Curry.
They called him Steph Curry, which I have no idea.
So I think we should do our giveaway here.
Yeah, okay.
You think? I want to double check, see if we have any other comments that I am not able to see. Sometimes the comments don't come through in our live feed here. 43 comments on the video here. Let's just see if we missed anybody. I don't know why it's not showing all of them. So I think what we'll we'll take the current. We've got our list of comments here.
Are there different people commenting on that?
I'm not seeing a difference, but it's also not. It's only like showing the live chat. So that is what it is. This is what we've got here. So I'm gonna wheel through this. You can go ahead and keep talking. I'm gonna do a random giveaway wheel. I'll find one. Wheel of names, random name picker. All right, we're gonna type these names in. So who we have from the top?
T-Shafe, what's the coolest sports card you've ever pulled? If you're still there.
We got Mel. We've got
If you're still
Megan.
there.
We got Megan A. We also had Megan.
Z.
Megan. No, not Megan A. Megan Z.
Megan B.
Megan B. All right, we've got a bunch of names here. We got Penny, Julie. We appreciate you guys for all tuning in tonight. Are we adding Mom? No, because Mom will get one by default. Some of these people, we will have multiple T-shirts available.
Washington Senator.
So we got
Wait.
Chrissy.
What do you mean by Washington Senators?
Chrissy. T-Shafe.
The Washington Senator. What?
Dawn.
Who are the Washington Senators? Chipper.
Rose. Got Joe. We've got a lot of people tuning in tonight. Joel. How many do you think we should give away? Chipper Jones.
4.
Chipper Jones.
At
All
the
right.
entire Senators.
All right. I think that is it.
That's cool. The entire Senators team. That's pretty cool.
So if we miss some names, we'll see if, I can check the live feed afterwards, and maybe if we miss some names.
Wait, should we put it up there?
Yeah, we will share the screen here. Let me do this. Present. We will share the screen. Just a second. Let's switch that. Share screen. We'll do wheel of names. Share. Is that good?
Yeah.
All right, so we've got all these names listed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 names on the wheel.
Can I click it?
Do you want to click it?
Sure. How?
You can just press enter. There we go. The wheel is spinning. T-shirt number 1 goes to... Is it going to announce it? Is it going to go boom? There we go. We have a winner. Go ahead and announce it.
Aunt Mel.
Mel from Tallahassee.
Where's the
Mel, congratulations. Well deserving. Always tunes in. All right, one more. Are we doing 2?
wait, only 2?
How many do you want to give away?
Like
3?
3?
Okay, we'll do 3. Emery's feeling extra generous today. We will reach out to you guys to find out your size. You want to announce it? Joel. Hold on. Congratulations, Joel. One more. All right, this is last T-shirt giveaway.
I don't know what I'm doing that for. Drum roll, please.
All right, hold on. Yeah, we should have done the drum roll. The drum roll at the beginning, but Who will win? Who will it be? None other than
T-Shave.
T-Shave. So T-Shave, we have a winner. T-Shave, again, we will shout out to T-Shave.
Yeah.
Our realtor has donated multiple cards to us in the past and been a big supporter of us, and we are a big fan of him, so well deserving as well.
Our you know, for a little bit we did like the Rip and Wax segment, all sponsored by T-Shave.
That is correct. So well deserving. Joel says, I saw a comment on here. Where is it at? Yeah, he says, thanks, guys. Thank you, Joel, for tuning in. I need to get with you. Joel is my official buck scorer, turkey scorer. Need to get with him to score my buck. And we've got a boom from Mel in Tallahassee. Congratulations, winners. That Joel says that he bought his second house with the Schaefer team as well. That's awesome. Why is this stuck on there? There we go. Yeah, Joel, that's awesome. Glad that you used the Schaefer team. Highly recommend them. So, it's been a good show. Gave away some t-shirts. We'll reach out to you guys and get your sizes and get those sent to you or connected with you somehow.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Yeah, that's pretty much
10th episode. This is just the beginning, right?
Yeah.
I've got a lot of stuff lined up that I think could be really sweet. Things just have to work out. Can we purchase shirts and proceeds go to more rips and the packs to rip on the pod? Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we will get the t-shirt thing rolled out.
And hats. And hats.
Yes, and the hats. Well, we got to get that stuff sorted out, but yes, we would appreciate that. Thanks, Dawn, for tuning in. She's going to walk the dogs. Awesome show. Yeah, stay tuned. I've got some stuff in the back of my head
That I don't even know about.
I've mentioned some things about getting some guests, different guests on the show.
Oh, okay.
Could be some cool people. And yeah, this is just the future. It's exciting. It's been a fun adventure so far, a lot of learning, but it's been fun. So yeah, we got the merch coming, and we will have some more guests. I think our buddy Zach was wanting to be back on the show.
Mm-hmm. And then T-Shave.
T-Shave. And again, we mentioned in the past, if there's any kids out there that are into sports and want to talk sports, we'd love to have some kids connected on here as well. So
yeah,
that's it. Again, appreciate you guys tuning in. Be sure to follow us on the different platforms. If you're interested in the merch, we will have that rolled out probably in the next couple of weeks.
Emma says hi.
Emma says hi. Hi, Emma. Anything else you want to say? How do you feel? 10th episode. Do you think we would make it this far?
I mean, yeah.
Anything else on your show notes that we didn't talk about?
No. I only had tournament, sports cards, and the giveaway.
Yeah. I think it's been a good show. Next week is the championship game, right? Next Monday.
Yeah. Actually, what time is it?
So I think we'll be able to squeeze our episode in before the championship game.
April.
Let's see what time it is. I think it's a little bit later.
I can't see it.
It's at 8:49. So we will basically be
ending.
Hold on, that's
and then it will be starting.
No, that's the Duke Houston game on the 5th.
Oh.
So I don't know that they have that listed yet.
Yeah, they're usually late at night, aren't they?
Yeah, it'll probably be like 8 or 9 o'clock, something like that. We'll be back the next week for sure.
Yeah, this year I'm gonna actually watch it because I know last year I didn't.
If Duke is in it, you have to.
Purdue was in it and I didn't.
It's true. All right. Are you ready to close it out? Thanks again for tuning in. We appreciate it.
And now for the signature song.
Let's go.
To the Sports Game Podcast. Episode 10. See ya.
Have a blessed week.